Hey peeps, welcome to another video. Today it is my 2018 reSEWlutions, and this is a tag that was started by Boz and Candy from A Girl Called Boz and CottonbyCandy, and I was tagged by Lisa Emerita. Thank you very much. As ever, I am late to the party because today is the 13th of January and I am just sitting down to film proper videos. I have been vlogging, so you know what's going on, but yeah, it's nice to have makeup on and lights and stuff. So there are 5 questions which I have taken a photo of because I will never remember them off the top of my head. The first question is, what is your favourite make of 2017? And having just done my December lookbook and putting that dress on again, it has to be my little red dress project, which is a by hand London and a bodice with a V back, a waistband and a 5-panel circle skirt in a red silk dupioni. And I just put it on again to film my lookbook, and it was just like, oh, I love this dress. It made me feel so, it's like, it is slightly too tight for me. I mean, I can zip it up and I can wear it out because I did, but I do need to lose a little bit of weight to wear that comfortably. But it was just reminded me how much I like working with those kind of fabrics, and how much I love woven dresses, because as you probably know, 2017 was the year of knit fabrics for me. It was the first year I started working with them, and yeah, I dove in like a right at the deep end and just didn't stop. So yeah, I think my favourite, I mean, it's because I've just filmed that video, but I think my favourite is my little red dress project. So question 2 is, what did you attempt in 2017 that you won't be doing this year? I'm not sure attempt is the right word, but I took on loads of commissions, like loads of commissions, which is amazing. But after a while, I was making the same dress over and over and over again, which is fine. I get it, because I mean, I have lovely style, so I'd make myself something, put it up on the mannequin at work in the shop, and people would see it and be like, oh, I want one of those. And I think I must have made about 7 or 8 of 2 different prints in the same style, and whilst I appreciated every commission that I got and I enjoyed every commission that I got, it did get a little bit to the point where it was losing its uniqueness. It wasn't challenging, and I am still taking on commissions, but I'm not actively seeking them. As you know, I have moved out of Island Originals. I'm no longer at the tunnel. I am working from home. I have got a couple of commissions lined up for this year already, but they are going to be wildly different. It's going to be sort of very individual pieces that I'm going to be making, which I'm very excited about, because it just took away the specialness when I was making so many of the same thing over and over again. And also the time constraints and the pressures and the saying yes to everybody and then everybody wanting the same thing at the same time, yeah, I'm not going to miss that either. I think that kind of answers that question, and that's my take on the answer to that question anyway. Question 3, what are you going to continue doing next year? I'm going to continue experimenting. As I said, I started working with knit fabrics for the first time last year and I fell in love, and I want to make more varied things, and that was one of my New Year's resolutions for last year, is to make more varied makes, not just dresses out of cotton, and I think I nailed that one. So I want to do the same thing this year. I want to experiment more. I want to try different things. I want to keep that momentum going because I'm really enjoying it. So yeah, keep trying new things. Question 4 is, what are you going to try next year? But I'm assuming that was written last year. So what am I going to try this year? I'm going to try and be more ambitious. I am going to try and do the elaborate, over the top projects that I am dreaming up. A lot of them evolve around embroidery, and as you may know, my embroidery unit is not working at the moment, but my machine is going in for repair whilst I'm on holiday for 2 weeks, which while you're watching this I already am away, so hi from sunny Lanzarote. Hopefully sunny Lanzarote. Yeah, so I am going to be doing lots more elaborate projects, the big embroidered jeweled coats like David Bowie's in Labyrinth, and I'm going to attempt to cosplay outfit the White Rabbit from Alice in Wonderland, and I am going to be making a really expensive cashmere coat, very much like one that Claire Foy wears in The Queen, and I am going to be attempting a suit, and I'm going to, yeah, those kind of things. I'm going to be much more ambitious and elaborate with the projects that I do this year. There will still be knit projects in there, there will still be knit dresses, there will still be cotton dresses, because I love cotton dresses and I have so many beautiful cotton prints in my fabric stash. But yeah, more elaborate projects, and I have all the fabrics for them already, and I have all the ideas, and I now have the time. So yes, more elaborate projects, very exciting. And the final question, question 5, is where do you see your handmade wardrobe by the end of next year, again 2018, and how about in 5 years? That's a really interesting question, because one of my resolutions from last year was to do the wardrobe architect from Colette, and I went one step further with that and got the curated closet by Anushka Reese, and I think that's it, but I'll put the picture up here for you. And I'm still working through that. I've done a big chunk of it, as you will have seen in Vlogtober. I cleaned out my entire wardrobe. I got rid of about 8 bags for charity of stuff that I've just been clinging on to because I want to be the type of girl that wears that, but I'm not. I have a very specific silhouette. I know what I like, I know what suits me, and as much as I want to look like one of those beautiful All Saints models with all the layers and the skinny legs and the tight leather jeans and things like that, whilst I can wear some of those things, I can't wear it the way that they do, and so I need to stop trying to force my style into something else. So I think by the end of this year it's going to be, there are still a few ready to wear pieces in there, and some of those will not go. Some of them are vintage, some of them are beautiful and fit me really well. So but what I would like is for my wardrobe to be, let's say 95% me made, which is pretty much getting there already. I'm probably only about 85 now, and I would like to have a more rounded wardrobe. So one of the things I noticed is that I don't have a smart coat. I have my black gabardine Minoro, which I love and is super comfortable and I think really suits me, but I don't have anything else that I reach for to put on over smarter outfits, which is why I was wearing my mink like stole quite a lot towards the end of last year for going out in. But so yeah, I'd like to round out the areas that are lacking. So tops, I have no tops. I mean, I'm sitting here wearing a top that I've made, but you know, I have no smart tops that are made of silk or crepe, or you know, drapey tops, those kind of things, which would work really well with all the circle skirts I have. I have a huge collection of vintage circle skirts that I don't wear very often. I love making circle skirts, and as I am going to be doing a whole circle skirt tutorial series over the next coming months, it would make sense to make some tops that work with them as well. So yeah, I want to round it out. I want to fill out the holes in my wardrobe that are there, that stop me getting dressed the way that I want to in the mornings. And one of those things as well is I want to branch out into the different types of knit dresses and patterns that are out there, because I have found one pattern, made it, loved it, and then just made millions of it. And there are so many more patterns out there, so I want it to be comfortable, beautiful, colourful and varied, and in 5 years time I can't see it being much different from that. Yeah, that would be what I think my wardrobe should look like by the end of the year. Hopefully it will be. I will obviously take you along the journey with me and you will see, and I'm going to be much better about, because last year all of my twirls were filmed on so many different cameras and edited on so many different computers that I didn't do a yearly roundup of all the things that I'd made, because I just didn't have all of the footage. And I kept a record of it though, and I have made a lot of things. Let's see, I had 40 commissions last year for everything from bags to coats to jumpsuits to tops to jackets, so 40 commissions. And for myself, for selfish sewing, I actually did 89 things, so you know, that was a busy year. Lots of those were knit fabrics, as you saw, but I don't have all the 12s to do like a year in review, and so I'm going to be much better about that this year, so that I can do a year in review at the end, because I really enjoyed doing it in 2016. Yeah, for the 2016 review. I love doing all those 12s, and it was really nice to look back over the things that I'd made and go, oh, that was a success, that wasn't so much, what would I do differently this time? So I think it's going to be an interesting year. I'm very much looking forward to doing a year in review at the end of it, to see all these elaborate things that I'm going to theoretically have sewn. So yeah, it'll be interesting. Anyway, enough waffling. Thank you very much to Lisa for tagging me. That was actually quite fun to answer. I was a bit kind of like worried about it, thinking, what is he going to look like in 5 years? I don't know. But yeah, no, that's given me some food for thought. I like it. So yes, thank you very much to Lisa for tagging me. Thank you to Boz and Candy for coming up with this tag. And you are meant to tag a few people yourself. Lots of people have already done this, but I'm going to tag Liz from Liz Sews, because I just absolutely love her channel. I love everything that she makes. The bras that she makes are amazing. And oh, hashtag goals, because yeah, I'm going to be attempting underwear making this year, so I shall be stalking her Instagram and YouTube channel for any hints and tips I can get. So yes, I'm going to tag Liz from Liz Sews. I'm also going to tag Tina from Simply in Stitches, because I think it would be really interesting to see where she sees her handmade wardrobe evolving over the next year. So I hope you don't mind, ladies, but you have been tagged. Anytime, no rush, like me, middle of January. Anyway, I really hope you have enjoyed this waffle. If you have, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't yet, please subscribe, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye!